Now I want you to pay very close attention, because this next part is where many people get lost, and yet it is the key to understanding the truth that has been hiding in plain sight. Many have been taught to separate Jesus and God in their minds, to think of one as man and the other as some distant figure. But this is the mistake of the mind, the division of thought, and the illusion that life is something happening outside of you. Listen carefully. Jesus is the doorway. Jesus is the experience. Jesus is the reality that happens when God, the infinite source within you, expresses itself through your consciousness in form. You must understand this not with your mind, not with your opinion, not with your memory of stories, but with your awareness, your feeling, your imagination, and your assumption. You see, God is everywhere, yet God is nowhere. God is everything, yet God is nothing unless it is experienced. God is the invisible reality, the eternal presence, the ever-living awareness, the life force that flows through every being, every moment, every atom. And when you awaken to God, when you recognize that the power of creation is not something far away, something reserved for others, something earned through merit or suffering, you begin to see that Jesus was never separate from this power. Jesus was not a man chosen by God in the way that most think. Jesus was a man who recognized God, who lived as God, who expressed the infinite within himself and demonstrated it to the world. And this is what makes him different from the majority of humanity, not because he was special in the eyes of others, but because he understood the law of consciousness and chose to live from it fully. Now imagine this. Imagine the life of Jesus as a model for your own life, not as a story, not as history, but as a blueprint for living. Feel it. Imagine yourself waking each morning, not in fear, not in doubt, not in lack, but in the awareness of God within you. Imagine yourself walking through the world as Jesus walked. Not bound by appearances, not limited by what seems real to the senses, but free, aware, creative, knowing that everything you imagine and feel can manifest. This is not fantasy. This is not wishful thinking. This is the truth of consciousness. And the moment you assume this state, the moment you feel it as real, as present, as now, you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are no longer waiting for miracles from outside. You are the miracle. Now let me take you deeper. You must understand this principle. God is the source. God is the infinite. God is the law itself. Jesus is the living demonstration of that law. God provides the power. Jesus provides the form. God is invisible. Jesus is visible. God is infinite potential. Jesus is specific fulfillment. And when you understand this distinction clearly, it changes everything. Because most people are looking to God as if God is outside them, as if God is a distant benefactor, as if God is a figure who controls life according to some external rulebook. And that is why they pray, and that is why they hope, and that is why they remain in limitation. But Jesus shows you that the infinite power of God is already within you, that you can access it through imagination, through assumption, through feeling, and through living as if the desired reality is already present. Now I want you to feel this. Close your eyes for a moment, and do not just think about it. Feel it. Feel the presence of God as the life within you, as the awareness that knows, that sees, that experiences. Now allow that awareness to flow through you, to take form, to become Jesus. Not in a physical sense, not as someone else's body, but as the conscious state that is aware of itself, that knows itself to be the creator, that lives in the end. Imagine yourself walking in the world, speaking, acting, thinking, feeling as if every desire, every manifestation, every possibility is already real. Feel it as though it is already happening. That is the living distinction between God and Jesus. God is the infinite law. Jesus is the conscious manifestation of that law in life. And you may say, but I am not Jesus. I cannot do what he did. And here is the critical point. The difference between you and Jesus is not in essence. It is not in the power you have, because you already have the same infinite awareness. The difference is in recognition, in assumption, in the willingness to live as if God is present in all things, as if your imagination is real, as if feeling is the secret to life itself. Jesus simply assumed that state fully. He did not wait. He did not ask permission. He did not doubt. He knew the law of consciousness, and he lived from it. And that same law is yours. That same consciousness flows through you at this very moment. It is not distant. It is not conditional. It is not reserved for someone else. It is here. It is now. It is yours. Now let us go deeper, because this is where the understanding becomes life-changing. Imagine that every limitation, every lack, every obstacle in your life exists only in the mind. And it does. The world outside is nothing more than a reflection of your inner state. God, being the infinite awareness, contains all possibilities. Jesus, being the manifestation of that awareness, moves without resistance in that infinite field. When you live as Jesus, when you assume the state of already having what you desire, the outer world cannot resist it. It yields, it bends, it forms itself to match the inner reality. This is not theory, this is practice, this is law. And it is available to you now if you choose to recognize it, if you choose to feel it, if you choose to live it. Now I want you to hear this carefully. People often pray to God, asking for things, begging, hoping, pleading, thinking that God is somewhere outside who must be convinced. This is a misunderstanding. God does not need to be convinced. God is already within you. God is already aware of your desires. God is the infinite consciousness that gives shape to every thought, every feeling, every imagination. And Jesus shows the way. Jesus shows that you do not ask God to act. You act as God. You live as God. You imagine as God. You assume as God. And when you do, the outer world responds. The outer world cannot resist the power of assumed reality. Now notice something very important. Jesus did not heal by touching bodies, by waving wands, by performing rituals. He healed by the awareness of God within himself, and by demonstrating that awareness through assumption, imagination, and feeling. And the same is true for every aspect of your life. Your health, your relationships, your prosperity, your peace, your joy, all of it responds to the state of your consciousness. All of it manifests from the inner awareness of God flowing through you. And when you assume that you are already the expression of this infinite power, when you live as Jesus lived, miracles become inevitable. Not because of luck, not because of external circumstances, but because the law of consciousness cannot fail. Now imagine this as a practice. Every morning when you awaken, do not look at the world as it is. Do not start with the outer conditions. Start within. Close your eyes. Feel the presence of God. Imagine the life you desire. Feel it as if it is real. Assume it. Live it. Speak as if it is real. Move as if it is real. And the outer world will conform to the inner reality. This is the distinction between Jesus and God. God is infinite, unseen, all-powerful. Jesus is that infinite power living in form, expressing, creating, demonstrating. And the moment you live this, the moment you feel this, the moment you assume this, you are no longer separate from either. You are the realization of both. Now think about this. Every miracle recorded, every story of transformation, every example of divine power that has inspired humanity is simply a demonstration of this principle. It is not dependent on a figure outside of you. It is dependent on consciousness. And your consciousness, the awareness that is reading these words, is capable of the same. You may not yet see it, you may not yet feel it fully, but the potential is limitless. The only thing standing between you and the life of Jesus, the only thing standing between you and the living experience of God is your own recognition, your own assumption, your own willingness to feel it as real and act accordingly. And here is something astonishing, something almost too simple to believe, yet it is the truth. Every human being has within them the same awareness that Jesus operated from. Every human being contains the same infinite potential that God offers. Every human being can live in the end, assume the fulfilled state, and witness the outer world bend in response. The difference is not in the soul, the difference is not in the power, the difference is not in the law. The difference is in recognition, assumption, and conscious feeling. Jesus recognized, assumed, and felt fully. God always is, and you can do the same. You can live fully, completely, joyfully, creatively, as if all the power of the universe is flowing through you, because it is. Now imagine it with me for a moment. Imagine yourself in a state of complete awareness, completely conscious of the infinite power within. Imagine that power flowing through every thought, every word, every action. Imagine yourself moving through life as if nothing can resist your imagination, as if your desires, your dreams, your joy, your abundance are already present. Imagine living as Jesus lived, not as a story, not as a memory, but as a conscious present reality. Feel it in your body, feel it in your emotions, feel it in your mind. This is the difference between God and Jesus. One is the infinite potential, the other is the living, breathing realization of that potential in form.